So, hello and welcome back to our Not So Berry Challenge, Honeymoon Edition, where it looks like Daffodil could use some food. So, you know what, Mackenzie? Why don't you come here and fill that bowl up? Um, we have had quite the time. I mean, Mackenzie, I don't think she knows that she's pregnant yet, but I'm pretty sure she's pregnant. So that will be with our wonderful gray generation. Um, Definitely, if you have any baby names, drop them in the comments down below. Although I'm thinking if it's a girl, we're probably going to go with baby Zelda. I was looking up baby names that had the meaning of gray, and I never knew that Zelda is actually a name that means gray. So I thought that was pretty good. Other than that, we're just going to hang out and do honeymoon things here. Saffron, how are you doing? You know what you could do? You could probably work on your handiness skill because he still needs to unlock that secret lot in Oasis Springs. That is one of the things he needs to do, and his handiness is level 8. So why don't you go ahead and maybe do a auto soap dispenser? Just help out. Maybe we can get this taken off of our bills here. And Mackenzie, what is it that you want to do in life? She's like, I want to watch a movie. I mean, that's all well and good, but what are your wants? What exactly makes you tick? She wants to be a best-selling author, and to that end, she needs to read and write some books. I don't think we have a computer here, so she's going to have to work on that later, but she could probably work on it at some point. She's also feeling a little bit hungry, and I did make a beautiful grill area out here. So, you know what? Why don't you come over here and grill up what sounds delicious? You know what? Let's stick with the tried and true. Let's make some hamburgers. Just make a little bit of food. Saffron is over here working on fixing up the place. I mean, who knows? Maybe they could always come here at some point in the future as a second honeymoon. Hey, look at that, Saffron. You have upgraded and finished that upgrade. I am very proud of you. He's like, and now I want a drink of water. I don't know why you want a drink of water, but whatever. He's going to come out here, sit down at this delightful picnic table while his wife makes delicious hamburgers, and then, you know what? She's going to call everybody to the meal, be like, sweetie, I made burgers. He's like, oh, hamburgers. I love burgers. He could sit there and tell her a few stories about his childhood, about his grandma who was a absolutely phenomenal scientist, and maybe about his uncle who is half alien. He could tell her all about going to Sixum and how maybe one day he could take her there. They're like, oh well, interesting. We're gonna pop these in the refrigerator. Daffodil is out like a light. Look at that cutie. And our newlyweds are just having quite the time. Oh, also there is a huge puddle. So Mackenzie, I already see that Daffodil is gonna roll in the puddle. No. Lecture her about playing in the puddles. She's feeling a little bit flirty. Saffron, he's just feeling quite confident. He's like, I love this. Alright, maybe Daffodil will actually learn not to play in the puddle. She's like, oh, I don't like you, lady. Alright, well, you know what? Let's brush our pup. And Mackenzie, if you could just clean this up a little bit, maybe mop up this puddle so that Daffodil isn't tempted to, be a bad girl again. And then, I think the two of you could maybe do a little bit of cuddling. Maybe watch a movie. We could watch, You know, let's watch The Adventures of Spaceship Simulations. That seems like a very saffron-coated movie. Daffodil's like, lady, I liked playing in the puddle, darn it. Oh, but she did leave the puddle. Hopefully Daffodil won't go back and play in it. But Daffodil is a very naughty dog sometimes. Let's keep an eye on her. Nope, she's just gonna snooze in her puddle. She's like, you are a terrible, terrible person. Okay, that is very cute. Daffodil looks sad. Oh. You know what, Saffron? It looks like your dog is sad. Why don't you come over here and find out what's wrong? We'll come back and watch a movie in a minute. Oh, she's like, I just want to sing a song. Alright, so what's wrong with you, Daffodil? Any idea? Right, she's like, you want to become a police dog? That's a little bit odd. We're just going to have a nice conversation with our pup. Alright, maybe we could, oh, she went potty inside. Oh my goodness. No, Daffodil. We need to go potty outside. Yeah. I didn't realize she did that. You know? Alright. Now, maybe we could just ask her to go potty. You know? Be like, we go potty outside. And we're gonna mop the floor up. Just because Daffodil was a bad girl. I didn't even catch that. Like, totally didn't catch that at all. But there you go, Daffodil. Outside is where we potty. Good girl. Alright, now you can come back over here and sit. And maybe Mackenzie can sit and we can catch the end of this movie. I mean, when you're a pet parent, you gotta do... Oh, it looks like the movie is over. Ah, well. You know, we can do a little bit of snuggling, maybe. Alright, Mackenzie, why don't you sit right there? What does she want to do? She still wants to order pizza and she wants to finish reading a book. Saffron, it would be really nice if you came and sat down on the couch. He's like, but I have to get everything done. Saffron, I was thinking maybe you could have some adorable time. In fact, in the learning about traditions, we still do need to cloud gaze. So maybe we could ask the love of our life. We'll do a little bit of sweet talk. And maybe we could do a little bit of cloud gazing or stargazing with her. I'm trying to remember where exactly it's located. Maybe deep thoughts. We'll have a deep conversation with her. I think I just saw Ask to Stargaze and I totally missed it. Alright, let me try that again. There we go. We're going to have a deep conversation and go stare up at the sky, look at the beautiful clouds and stars. And of course they have a close family dynamic. They're newlyweds. What else makes sense? Saffron's like, I value the time that we spend together. I think it's made us so much closer. And there we go, looking at the stars, gazing at the clouds, enjoying time with our beautiful wife. And you know what? We're going to leave these two and we'll pick it back up probably tomorrow. Alright, it is the next day, and Saffron is wide awake and hungry, and we have a few things that we need to do for the new login event. One of those is to cook Brigadeiro, which I'm not exactly sure what that is, but we can find out together. So we're going to go over here and get ready to cook and see if we can't find Brigadeiro. I would like to... I think it's a level 2 skill. Alright, we're going to look here and see if we can't find this Brigadeiro. We're going to keep looking until I find it. I swear sometimes they just hide this stuff. But I have faith in me that I can find. There it is, Brigadeiro. The origin of the dessert isn't certain, but the most common theory is that it was created by a confectioner from Rio de Janeiro, Helosio Nabuco de Oliveira, to promote the presidential candidacy of Brigadier Eduardo Gomez, hence the name Brigadeiro. The dessert is made of condensed milk, cocoa powder, butter, and chocolate sprinkles covering the outside layer, making it the perfect bite type of dessert. Given it is very easy to make and absolutely delicious, it made its way into being a staple in parties and any kind of festivity, so don't be surprised to spot these at any Brazilian celebration. Oh, those sound really good. They sound almost like a truffle. Yes, we are going to go make a family-sized serving of Brigadeiro for breakfast. I mean, Mackenzie is pregnant. It makes perfect sense to have some delicious chocolates for breakfast. I mean, it makes sense to me. All right, what do you think about all this? Also, poor Daffodil is looking like she's feeling a little bit lonely. Oh, and Mackenzie is thinking about death. Mackenzie, why are you thinking about death, my love? She must be having a bad dream. That's no fun. All right, let's see what these brigadeiros look like as Saffron crafts these delectable delights. You know, I was watching and I saw that Statch on Sims actually made these in real life. I might have to try making them too because they sound honestly really yummy and kind of easy to make. We'll see what Saffron thinks of them. They are excellent quality, which should suit his refined palate. Speaking of that, we don't want to lose our budding celebrity status, so we'll just add to our Simstagram story, be like, hey, on my honeymoon. To all of the astronaut nerds, I just wanted to let you know I am on my honeymoon and doing fantastic. Don't worry, I will be patrolling the skies again soon. I don't think we need to check out Thrifty at the minute. Mackenzie's still asleep, so let's wake up Daffodil, give her some pets, and maybe take her out for a quick jog along the beach. You know, we'll let Mackenzie settle her stomach when she wakes up, but we'll be like, hey, Daffodil, how's my girl? We're gonna scratch her favorite spot. We're gonna maybe give her a little kiss, and then we'll go for a jog. And we got 12 new followers. Good job. Saffron probably has more followers on his Simstagram than I do on my Instagram or on my Blue Sky, where you could always follow me if you want. I post fairly regularly on Instagram. I'm getting a little more active on Blue Sky. It's kind of a chill app. All right, and off they go. We'll just have to wait until Mackenzie wakes up and sees the excellent brigadoons that her beloved left for her. And Mackenzie is up and at 'em. She is feeling a bit uncomfortable. She's got a little bit of morning sickness, you know. I have great sympathy for her in that. I had 2 kids. With one, I had more morning sickness than the other. So I feel you there, Mackenzie. But now that hopefully you're feeling a little bit better, why don't you come over here and just grab a serving of these chocolates that your spouse left for you. Now she wants to chat with Jaden, and she also wants to ask Saffron how his day is going. You know? She's like, I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, she had a loss in the family. Oh, that is so sad. Let's take a look at that. Who died? Hopefully it wasn't the brother that came to our wedding. I mean, I don't see anybody dead, but, you know. Oh, Sydney was her brother. But I thought he died a long time ago. Weird. We're just going to roll with the Sims being very weird. All right, and Mackenzie, I know it's not one of your wants right now, but why don't you just, you know, just read something? She's like, I'm feeling so nauseous. We're just going to kind of kick back. We're going to read, reel her in, and wait for our spouse to come home, and maybe we'll go do a beach day. That sounds like fun. All right, Mackenzie is enjoying her book, and I do believe, yep, Saffron and Daffodil have made it back home. They seem like they had a lovely jog. Daffodil is still just kind of feeling fine. You know what? We'll give her another scritch on her favorite spot there. Be like, hey there, Daffodil. Are you feeling good, girl? He's like, we went out for a lovely jog. It was wonderful. You're my favorite. I'm not sure Mackenzie wants to hear that Daffodil is the favorite, but you know, it might be true. Also, I think he's thinking about his impending child. He's like, wow, I can't believe she's pregnant. All right. Well, you know what, Mackenzie? I think you're almost done with that book. Saffron, why don't you grab yourself some burgers? You know, just grab a few burgers. Oh, and Daffodil, stop drinking toilet water. That is disgusting. All right, Mackenzie, you need to go and lecture about drinking from puddles. I feel like Daffodil and Mackenzie are going to not be getting along nearly as much. All right, we're going to mop that up and probably clean up this toilet a little bit. You forgot to flush after you vomited. Never a good thing. Daffodil's like, I will sing you a song. You don't like me drinking toilet water? Well, I will sing you a song, and that will be fine. Daffodil's like, oh, TV. All right. You know what, Saffron? Why don't we go for a little beach trip? It's 11 o'clock in the afternoon. That seems like an awesome idea. We're going to take Mackenzie and Daffodil, and we're just going to have a beach day. You know? It'll be so much fun. Where should we go? You know, we got married at Onali Beach. Let's go to the San Simoleon Beach. Just kind of kick back. It's an oceanic paradise. Just kind of have a nice little beach day. Maybe do a little bit of snorkeling. All of those fun things. All right, and here we are at the beach. We do also need to have a nice chat about holiday traditions with somebody. I wonder if we can have that chat with our spouse. Let's brighten her day. She's feeling a little bit icky. We've got just some other random person that's here at a club. So it looks like we can ask some people about their holiday traditions. All right, we'll be like, hello, Miss Skylar. It is so nice that you just kind of randomly showed up here. How are you doing? She is unflirty, recycled disciple, and a little bit childish. Well, that's always nice. Maybe we can have a nice little chat. Maybe it's under small talk. That would be nice. Ask about holiday traditions has got to be somewhere. Oh, somebody's just acting awfully weird. Interests, maybe? Lifestyle tips, fitness, decor. Deep thoughts, maybe. I have no idea where it is. It's meet up and just have a nice chat. I wish they would tell us a little bit more, you know, where this would be exactly. We'll go with interests again. Maybe. Nope. I love it when The Sims is just absolutely not doing what I want it to do. Alright, well, you know what? Maybe we can chat with our wife. There we go. Have a nice chat about holiday traditions. We can chat with our wife about her holiday traditions. Oh, and our dog is filthy again. What do I look forward to the most during the holidays? The food. And while I enjoy the classics, I like to try food from different cultures. That's kind of cool. All right. You know what, Mackenzie? Why don't you maybe brush our pup? Because she is looking a little bit gross. So, you know, we'll just gross. I guess we can't brush her either. Alright, well, you know what? There we go. Up, we have an unknown caller. I saw what you did last week. I was there. I saw everything. You're in big trouble, Missy. No, I'm not. Hey, wait! Alright. Back to Saffron. Maybe we can have another chat with this person. We will have a funny introduction with this guy. And see if maybe we can chat about his holiday traditions. Alright. It's like, hello, how are you? Knock, knock, who's there? Ah, there we go. Have a nice chat with this man about his holiday traditions. And Mackenzie, you know what you could do? You could probably go swimming, maybe. Go wading. Maybe you could even go wading with Daffodil. Oh, she is about to bust. Is there a public restroom at this beach? Maybe you can just pee in the water. I am not seeing a bathroom to be found. Oh, there. Maybe? Nope, that's somebody's house. I should definitely have scoped this out a little bit better. But you think at the local beach there would be a bathroom. Alright, well, you know what? Maybe we could do a little bit of swimming here. And I'm pretty sure that you can pee in the water. I'm not 100% sure, but I am fairly sure. More choices. Oh, there's a dolphin? That's exciting. Let's call over the dolphin. And Saffron is over here playing with a ball of clay. Well, Saffron, let's do a polite introduction to Fred, who is over here. And then, you know, we can go swimming too. Oh, Saffron, don't fall. That clumsiness gets to you after a while. Oh my gosh, alright, we've met a dolphin. That is the cutest thing ever. Okay, that's adorable. And it looks like she took care of her bladder needs. So that sounds great. Let's go over here and make, some chimmy burgers. Sounds like fun. And Saffron, let's find out. No, Dusty, I'm not in the mood for a phone call right now. Alright, we're going to find out about this guy's holiday traditions. In my home, you could tell it was that time of the season when all you heard playing was Winter Holiday. It was a magical time. Sounds magical. Now we just, when we get home, have to document some research on the computer. And that sounds cool. Alright, maybe let's just do a little bit. Let's go over here. Let's see if we can play with our pup in the water. We've got all sorts of people here. She's wearing a lot of lipstick for the beach, but that's okay. Alright, and Mackenzie, how is that chimichurri going? It's looking pretty good. Saffron's like, here I am. Alright, let's call Daffodil over and give her some special scratches. I don't even know. Oh, she's over. She's like, I'm watching the food. I love food. It's like, Daffodil, come here, girl. Oh, nope, Daffodil's sleeping. Alright, well, that's fine. You know, maybe you can go over here, do a little bit of sweet talk. Maybe whisper seductively. Show your wife how much you love her. She is feeling a little bit sad. She did lose a sibling. Oh, Uncle Rupert, not right now. I've got to talk with my wife who's feeling a little bit down. Are there any elders here that we could meet? That we could maybe discuss our fears of death with? I'm not seeing any. Alright. That should cheer her up. Alright. Maybe we could try cheering her up a little bit. I don't want to be in your sports club. Thank you, though. Alright, let's maybe do a little bit of friendly. Maybe give her a compliment. Compliment her beautiful bikini. He's definitely feeling a lot right now, and she's just kind of feeling sad. you know, but hey, she's feeling better now. She's like, "Ah, I love you, darling. Thank you." All right, he's declared his love. Now she's going to declare hers. Oh, and he is not into it. He's like, honey, you don't sing all that well. You're not nearly the singer that Daffodil is. All right, well, you know what? That's fine. All right, Saffron, why don't we request a song from Daffodil and show Mackenzie how it's done? And Mackenzie, why don't you grab another burger? You are definitely a hungry, hungry girl. She's like, sweetie, I made burgers. And, you know, we're gonna also maybe give Daffodil a quick little snack just to let her know how much we love her singing. Saffron's very into that. He's like, you sing so good, Daffodil. I'm so proud of you. She's like, here you go, Daffodil. Nom, nom, nom. I love how she drops the food on the floor and then she gets all mad that she dropped the food on the floor. The Sims is such a silly, silly game. Also, this guy's name is Nestle, and all I can think is he's like a Nestle Crunch. Bad joke, I know, but it is what it is. Oh. I think he might either love or hate our dog. It's really hard to tell which. Oh, he did a polite introduction to Daffodil, who was not impressed at all. Alright, well, this was actually quite a little bit of fun. Saffron, why don't you come out here and ride around on the aqua... Oh, that was Mackenzie. Alright, Mackenzie's gonna go aqua zipping. And Saffron, you know what you could do? You could probably... Oh, there's a sea turtle. I wish we could interact with that. But you know what? Why don't you go over here and just swim around a little bit? Our dog's like, this place is pretty cool. I'm kind of digging it. We're going to watch Mackenzie as she is the ski dip rider. It's like, get your motor running. Are you going to get on the ski dip? Okay, she is. That's good. She's feeling a little sad again, but you know what? Maybe the ski dip will help that. Don't run over your husband, whatever else you do. She is being a little crazy with it there. But you know what? She's having a good time. They're both having a good time. I wonder how much vacation we have left. I don't know. I think we have another day. Mackenzie doesn't have a job, but Saffron does. We can find out how many days we have left on this vacation. I don't know. But they'll probably be going home tomorrow. I don't think we want our gray generation to be born. Oh, you just ran right over Saffron. I don't think we want our gray generation to be born out here in Sulani. But yeah, that's looking pretty good. They are having quite the good time. Saffron has hit fitness level 9, which I think is amazing. Mackenzie, what trimester are you in? Yeah, she is in her second trimester, so we are definitely going to be going home tomorrow. But, you know what? I think we're also just going to kind of leave it here. And I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time. We'll be doing another episode next week. I am looking for gray baby names. Like I said, I'm kind of thinking the name Zelda if we have a girl. But I kind of need a gray themed boy name since we don't know what our gray generation is going to be. Drop your comments down below. I will check over them before we have this baby. But until then, from Mackenzie, Saffron, Daffodil, and the baby to be, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.